What's up guys, Steampunk Gamer Girl here. We are back with Fallout 4 Far Harbour, and of course Valancourt is here.
G'day, mate.
We are currently in Vim basement after discovering some of DiMAns' dirty deeds.
Namely, murdering a resident of Far Harbour and replacing her with a synth.
Meant that. Dirty deeds!
Dirty deeds.
Oh, I forgot there was
Dirty Dan.
Oh, I've already deleted it, haven't I? Oh, of course. Anyway, should we go to Dima or just do the rest of the mission?
Right, the other mission, you've already spoke to him about Professor Martin.
To solve their problems. You only have to look around to see where that
You've already
goes.
spoken about Professor Martin and the kill switch for Far Harbour's fog condensers. The only other mission, when you say mission, do you mean story mission or just general?
Do I go and talk to see if he'll react to this thing that happened down here? Or should I just go to the missions that I have to do for him?
You should go back to him.
Okay.
Going up.
I have to get out to be able to fast travel, so... That's out, isn't it?
Yeah. Hey, you can come back on the stupid... That's just Nick.
Super Mutant talks! Nick sneaks up the stairs.
The snares. He's sneaking...
The stairs in front of me. I will come back for the power armor at some point, but right now...
To be fair, it does look really super.
What is it? Is it T?
It is...
What T is it?
I think it's T50, I believe, so unremarkable.
I've already got a full suit of that, haven't I?
But you can, from a nearby terminal, you can get the Vim paint jobs. It looks awful.
Is it that bright green that's on the side there?
One of them is, the other one's red. That bright red.
Together?
No, two different suits. One's green, one's red.
Okay.
Well, there's one suit, and you can get both.
Sound pleased.
You can get both paint jobs.
Say we get out of here.
I've got it, and it looks awful. That's why it's been ditched at Far Harbour to gather, just to rust. Yeah.
So, I'm not gone too far that way.
I was gonna say, what the hell are you looking for?
There it is.
Although up past the oceanarium, there's some. There's that special secret creepy crawly.
You're right.
There he is.
Oh.
Now, where'd you go?
The fact that it was like, kind of thinking when enemies in here. Bearing in mind it.
There's another one there. That god awful noise.
I hear something.
Is it that strange mooing sort of sound?
I think the ones outside me have respawned.
Possibly. But to be fair, you didn't go all the way around the back.
Is that where I am?
Yeah, you're around the back of the building. This is a loading bay.
Oh, building nuggets.
You went through the front door, like made sense. This is the path down the other side of the building.
No, that I was going to take.
Yeah.
See if I can fast travel now. Yeah, there it is.
It acknowledges power armor, you must have gotten near to it.
Arcadia?
It's not Arcadia, it's Acadia.
Arcadia.
There's no in it.
True.
It's like a plant rather than a sweet place to play games.
So it's like, oh?
I'm assuming it doesn't do the thing that Rex did.
I don't think that's not.
Where it would
There we go.
give you random wild wasteland
Oh, okay.
missions.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed that.
I really like Fallout New Vegas. Wild Wasteland perk. I love the random things you walk past something and be like, meow, meow, meow.
And then you'd be like, the hell, what am I missing? The suave gambler's hat from the beginning. Will turn into some sort of, just some crazy feathered donut with your character was female. It's just, some of the references were so vague.
Yeah. The guy in the fridge
So,
is it.
got a question. Why do you even call me Nick? Didn't Didn't you know me before the personality imprint?
We didn't have names inside the Institute.
And after the personality experiments started, the only name you ever called yourself was Nick Valentine. If there's another name you'd prefer, I'd be happy to... No, I like the name. When you wear something for a long time, it kind of seeps into you, you know? Of course.
Oh, they're getting along.
Yo, Dima.
We must find
More like
some
D-Man.
way to bring peace to the children of Adam and Far Harbor.
Your memories led me to a gravesite. You killed Captain Avery and replaced her with a synth so you could control Far Harbor.
What? That's impossible. Let me see what you found. I did it. I killed a woman from Far Harbor and replaced her. I stripped a synth's identity from her and made her an agent.
You sound like he's about
He
to puke.
sounds sad. He sounds like he's gonna cry.
Why did you do it?
I needed to calm Far Harbor. A moderate voice. An example of what humanity should be. How we could exist together as equals. But I
Mankind
couldn't live
redefined.
with the memories of the blood on my hands. A human and a synth are both gone because of me.
You killed two people. By his own logic.
Yeah. He has kind of justified it. He did kind of need someone there to shut out. It doesn't make it right, but...
He was trying to protect the children of Atom, who are a bunch of religious nutjobs, so...
Let's be practical. How do we proceed from here?
Just want my guts.
You're right. We have to focus on what has to be done now.
Is that what you call justice? Because I sure don't.
Ooh.
Starting to see things more clearly. We have to keep this secret from Far Harbor. If they knew I had done this, they wouldn't destroy just me. They'd come after Acadia, and then without us, the fog condensers will eventually fall into disrepair. Everyone will die. I
Shouldn't have happened,
have an idea. There's still a way we can bring peace. But the fact that I've replaced a human with a synth must remain hidden.
So you did all of that on your own? No one else in Acadia is involved?
What I've done goes against all of our ideals. I even hid it from myself. So, no, there can't be anyone else.
It's a complicated one because without him doing that, everybody in Far Harbor would be dead.
Yep.
Children of Atom would be the only ones left on the island.
There's also another complication of if I click the keep it secret one, Nick might.
Yeah, well, you can just
I'll keep your secret,
hack a computer.
Dima.
Thank you. Maybe the guilt will keep me focused.
That didn't seem to stop him before.
As horrifying as it might be to suggest, this memory you've recovered has given us a new option. If Far Harbor could be made more tranquil by our intervention, then perhaps the same trick will work twice. On the
Alright then,
children
calm
of
down,
Adam.
Father.
We could replace High Confessor Tectus with someone willing to
Father
forgive Far
Dima.
Harbor and work towards reconciling.
Unless you're suggesting I become High Confessor, I ain't interested.
You would need to have your face remodeled after High Confessor Tectus. It'd have to be a dude.
Take your time. This is not a moment for hasty decisions.
Shush your understanding.
There must be another way we could make things right.
None that I can see. The authority of the High Confessor is absolute. The children of Atom won't see the need for peace unless he changes his mind.
Oh, if you change it for him.
I'm gonna go I'm listening because that's like a neutral option.
Yeah.
It'll
Alright.
also give me more
Tell me what your plan
information.
is.
This will be difficult for both of us, but I think it's our only option. I'll need you to leverage your access to the High Confessor and lure him to a secluded location. You should be able to find a spot in the Bay's old command center where you can deal with him discreetly and hide the remains. Once your work is done, return here and the replacement will move in and take command.
You really think you can get together a convincing replacement?
Yes. Helping synths recover what they've lost means we've had to become familiar with memory wipes and facial reconstruction. And I knew Tectus very well when I was still living in the submarine base. I'll use that as the basis for our replacement's new memories. You simply need to deal with the real Confessor Tectus while I prepare a volunteer.
Do we have to kill the High Confessor?
It would be the most reliable way of dealing with him. But any method that removes Tectus from power indefinitely should work.
Are the children gonna stand down just because this replacement tells them to?
Dissent may arise, but the children have seen what happens to those who speak out. Our replacement will leverage that fear to serve the greater good.
To be fair, I don't like Tectus, and I kind of do want to shoot him.
Well, this is your perfect opportunity.
Okay, I'll do it. Any ideas on how I can get him alone?
Well, you're a
Tectus lives
woman.
in fear of being usurped by his
No,
predecessor
yeah.
Martin.
You do
Despite
have
that,
Black
in all
Widow.
likelihood, Martin is dead. But if you somehow uncovered evidence of Martin's imminent return, I expect Tectus would be interested hearing all you know in private. All we have to do is manufacture Martin's uprising. To do so, I'll need raw material. Martin recorded many of our conversations. Those in the nucleus have
to learn more
certainly
about
been
DiMAns.
destroyed. But I built a small refuge for Martin many years ago when he needed respite from the family. Go there and collect any tapes you can find. I'll begin work on our replacement. And here, I want you to have this as well, for what you've done for us.
It's a bribe. Ooh.
It's a horrendous looking piece of armor.
What's done is done. Removed. What? Oh, it's the
Tape.
tape. One key added. Okay.
He also removed Avery's locket and Avery's skull
I know.
that you could have used as some evidence.
Wait, has that made me over encumbered?
Probably.
You ass!
It is massive and
Hey,
it's
There's
basically
something
heavy
you
out.
need?
Well, throughout that entire conversation, Nick never disproved of what I was saying, so...
Nick,
Well, don't keep me in suspense.
Well, it's an awkward
your
one.
thoughts?
Should we get a move on?
Should we get a move on? You're carrying too much and can't run.
That's all.
Unfortunately, Dima is following in his parents' footsteps.
He is
I'm listening.
That's something I pointed out to you when we were talking about it the other day. He's
Here's what
very
I've got.
father-like.
It's for the greater good.
Carry that for me. Thanks. The hell was... Oh, it's Team Marie just went fluorescent for a minute. Right,
Yes?
not talking to you. Let's go and do one of the other missions I'm supposed to do. The protective missions. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I can still get it. Should I still get them, or does it not matter anymore? I think I still need them.
I don't know if you still need them. But ideally, you could give the nuclear launch codes to Professor Titus, and he would blow up the entirety of the Children of Atom.
Sure.
Because it would, being able to access that missile would take him into division.
Okay, so should we go there? Then
It's certainly an option. Because you have not been there yet. You have to go
there's already
from.
a place marker there. There you go. So it should be that one, yeah?
I believe so.
Okay.
Maybe someday more places in the world.
The question
will accept
is,
us for who we are.
is it actually going to be someone willing?
Who knows?
I don't really trust him, but nah.
It's an odd one, this DLC, because it's keeping in theme with the original game. It's not. Nothing is like clear here. And not just
It's
because
still a
of the fog.
grey area. I kind of miss the good and bad options rather than
Think about
options.
New Vegas, the NCR, Mr. House, Caesar's Legion. It was sort of leaning towards grey areas that not looking good. So if you think about it, Caesar's Legion were the only obviously bad ones.
Yeah,
The NCR and Mr. House were sort of random. They both had their ups and downs, and then you could take it all over yourself.
true. Although I do like the creepiness of this. It's brought back some of the
Well, the Jesus Christ is wolves here.
that might be a bit overkill.
That might not be an upkill.
Wait. Okay. The other one? No. What the? I could have sworn there was. Yeah. My dog's called something
Someone should
different.
make use of it.
Why was the dog eating caps?
Oh. I'm gonna get my, that's not what I wanted to get out at all. Where the hell is it?
It's under S for suppressed.
Oh. There we go. Much more comfortable now. And this.
Something out there.
We do have bats, you know.
Yeah, I know. And I should have gone to the other one.
Yeah.
Derp!
It's a total wolf.
Get that cool
Whoa,
pumping.
Whoa, whoa.
Well, it does have lovely fur, so it does need a fancy hairbrush.
That why it's feral. So many rats.
Radical.
No, that cray cray. So all these places are being by super mutants, I'm guessing. Does that work? Yep. Is it even in there?
Yeah.
Oh. Back away, Nick.
Send him in to grab attention. And then you can just pick up everybody that sticks their head out. He's an essential.
Oh, what?
Eh.
Like, person Gav is gonna absolutely hate me, so. Good. Oh, well, there's a turret as well.
What, do you think this is going to
hi
be
there.
easy?
Go on, the dog. Bye bye, dog. Right. That was such a good shot. There goes one up there. Get you two.
I hate you.
Why? That was like 95%.
That's 67.
Was it? Oh my god.
I can smell you out there.
Misdirected the wrong one or something. No, that's crazy.
You know, the second explosive perk gives you a throwing out
I
for grenade.
wanted a fight.
It's really useful.
I don't care if you wanted to fight. I want to live!
I choose life.
I'm gonna go ahead and choose life there.
You never went to Deathclaw Sanctuary in Fallout 3, did you?
I'm not sure. I know I went to the canyon place in Fallout 4. But, yeah. Well, unfortunately, that is all we have time for today. So if you liked it, please remember to leave a like, comment, or subscribe, and we will see you in the next episode. Bye, guys.
Farewell, folks.
Super Mutant talks. Nick sneaks up the stairs.
The snares. He's sneaking.